Hello everyone, welcome to episode 29 of Vibrators!
Wait, we're just starting like that?
Yeah, of course.
Girl, put away Block Game.
Kids these days.
Fucking
Block Game?
Blast.
Block
Blast.
Blast. I'm surprised by how many people actually still play that game.
I play that game.
I love Block.
Yeah.
Everyone here plays Block Blast?
Except you. You should get on that.
He's
I already
too
did, but
busy
it's
on
not
Fortnite.
addicting like that. Yeah, Fortnite's more addicting.
I was like telling Tom like on my way to Menace that I drank an Alani and I don't know why, but this eye was twitching really bad. Like for like 2-3 hours. Like it would twitch and it would stop, it'd twitch and it'd stop. And like I don't know, this might be my sign to like stop.
After the millions of other signs?
But like
How long have you
no.
been twitching?
No,
I
it's
feel
like
like every time
no.
she drinks coffee, she
No.
always has an effect to it,
No, like,
matter what.
no, I was really scared because I was sitting here and, like, in the beginning of the podcast, I was just looking at the ring light and I saw, like, I, like, felt like my eye was gonna, like, explode. Like, I don't know, I was
Oh.
really scared.
Oh, your eyes twitching.
Yes, but, like, it was, like, focusing on the
I
light
look at
and,
your
like,
hands. I'm like,
twitching.
girl,
No, your
And, like,
hand
I
always
thought it was
twitches.
gonna, like, explode. Like, I got scared.
Like it felt like it was like...
Invincible?
No,
Like,
because it
my
was,
like,
like, it
literally-
was, like, twitchy, but it was, like, focusing on the light and I felt like it was just gonna... And, like, pop out, and I was like, oh my god.
that lizard from Saints. It's gonna be like,
Ew!
You know what your shirt reminds me of?
Mm.
Like a grandpa.
You know what your shirt
No,
reminds me of?
not in a bad way, like sweet. Like, aw.
Thanks.
Like, it makes me smile, like, you know.
Thank you.
Or like Luke from, wait, I forgot the song I gotta sing it. From Gilmore Girls. I was gonna start singing, I'll be there for you.
That's
Friends,
friends.
That's Friends, that's why. What's the song for Gilmore Girls?
If you're a... Also, we're so shadow banned. Have you seen that? Your episode has only gotten 4 views. We're like shadow banned
4
because of the copyright.
views?
Yeah. Well, what's it at now?
be so for real.
It might be just
That
us.
was like the best.
Wait,
freaking
There
episode.
was. I
And you know
loved
what? Who
it.
did copy? You two did copyright. And I paid for it. My episode was paid for it. Guys, I added an intro. I added an outro. I added a like subscribe. I put our Instagrams to follow.
I mean, to be fair, we were bracing for impact. We knew it was gonna happen.
But never ever did any of our videos get like
Less than 5 views in one day.
less than like 20. Like all of our videos have like 20 views.
They're
which is-
skyrocketing.
Yeah.
So,
Anyways, that's so sad. I'm gonna be posting on TikTok because
yes.
I already posted this on TikTok because I was like, Haikyuu was like, because all of our views were we were getting like 1,600 views,
Uh-huh.
and this one is really trash. Honestly, it only
Oh,
had like
the edit
120, like 130.
How many
views.
likes do we have?
We banned.
Like nothing.
Ooh,
Damn,
we
nobody
banned.
fuck with us. Wait, how many likes actually?
176
Feels good.
views and 11 hearts.
We're
not going viral.
tanking. We're tanking. Oh.
Wait, what was our best one?
Guys,
Was
and
it
we
this
only
one?
have 10 followers. Like,
It was this one, no?
and it's been a year. Haikyuu, we should give up.
Wait, this is where we popped off, though.
This is for
Guys,
This is
fun.
where we popped
Guys,
off.
I'm
What
gonna
is that
give
one?
up.
We have like 63 likes.
You guys have 3 videos
We've had 100.
to get us famous, or we're done. You will never see
Okay,
us
but to
again.
be fair, this isn't even a podcast. It's more like a talk show. Maybe we need to clarify that.
You know what? Maybe we just need a rebrand.
Oh my god!
That's what I'm saying. That's what I bring up.
You know what, guys?
And
Once we hit 30 episodes, we're done. We're done.
This is not the 29th video.
Wait, this is
No,
literally
no, no, no,
No,
no.
she played. She played.
I was
I'm
thinking
not
after
playing.
episode 10 we'd be done too, but now we're at 29.
No, you know what? After video 30, we're done.
No, guys. Cause
We're not gonna be vibrators anymore.
We're gonna be
Maybe
Raiders
rebrand,
vibe.
rebrand.
Yeah. You know what? That light green? Fuck it. Those hoodies, I'll
Dark
burn
red.
them. I'll burn them.
This could be dark red. Evil
We'll be-
vibrators.
We're gonna be addict addicts now.
No! If you change it to
You
that,
guys gave us an addiction.
I'm leaving. I feel like if we give them the vibe that we're trying too hard to be famous, it's not gonna work.
No, you know what? I am trying
But
to do this.
I-
Because you know what? Tom only has 2 more years of financial aid before he has to transfer with a full. He needs what? 3 years?
She said
you
he
see?
needs it.
Like,
She said you
I
need
plan
it.
to go to school for 12 fucking years. You think it's gonna pay itself? No, like you guys have to do your fucking part.
But like I used to think, you know, if we don't make it, like this is gonna be good for us to like be old and like sit and watch.
No,
together.
I'm
I think we need to
I'm
do the
thinking
clip
about that.
compilation, like our favorite
Yeah.
clips.
Like
that
it,
can go
like
viral.
this is for us.
Yeah,
like
for-
This is for
No,
us.
I was thinking about like how
She unheld your head real quick. She's like, no.
she's
look, it's just
Look.
forever.
united.
I was thinking about like eventually when we have kids and stuff, like how cute that'd be to show them.
When y'all have kids?
You
No.
I didn't know
you
about
have
this.
kids.
I'm not having any.
Okay, wait, but
You said you have
the
kids.
only thing
The
is,
joke was that y'all were gonna be together, but never mind.
Oh.
no, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
but like
that's
my
obvious.
thing is, I feel like I don't want to show my kids when they're younger. Because I feel like they would
Oh,
use
no,
it against
no.
me. They'd be like, "Oh, Olivia, you talking about this party, and you're saying I can't go to my party or blah blah." Like,
Oh wait, you would be like that?
no, like I feel like kids like would be like that.
What
Like
would you be like as a parent? Straight?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be strict, but I feel like I'm not gonna lie. Like I feel like as a parent, I'd be a worried parent.
like
Like
my mom?
yeah, I'd be like,
Oh hell
Oh
no!
my
I have to
God.
drop you.
I think I'd
Because
be
if
like,
you get that and complain into my face, I'm leaving.
no, I'd be like, oh my baby, like, you know,
Girl, please.
like it'd be hard. Like
Yeah.
as
That's
a
what
parent.
we're here for, to tell you to stay suck it up or something.
But also,
No, I-
So you can do that, but your kids can't.
But I feel like it's really easy to say that.
And I'll tell them again.
I feel like it's really easy to say that right now when we're going through it, or like it's more recent
Mhm.
that our parents have pissed us off.
Mm.
That's
Because
what I'm
also, like, in 20 years from now, I feel like I'm gonna forget. Like,
yeah,
I'm gonna forget why they pissed me off so much.
Mhm.
yeah.
Not that my parents pissed me off.
Like I'm not gonna not let them do anything, but I feel like I'll be like,
I don't think I'm gonna be that strict though.
I think I'll be a little worried. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm also gonna try to be that type of parent where they can just tell me things, like, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's like, come on now, like who's gonna tell their parents everything? Like,
I feel like I don't care, but if they're disrespectful to me,
oh no.
be like,
Oh, no.
that phone, that robot that cleans your room, like do it the hard way. You start walking.
Exactly. I definitely don't want an ungrateful kid.
When would you guys get your kid a phone?
I know this is controversial, but probably like
Like 10.
high school, yeah.
High
Or-
school is not 10 years old.
No, because you know what?
Or like middle school. Middle school. Not elementary. I don't think they need one in
No,
elementary.
no, like
I'm
6th grade.
sorry.
I'd say 15.
I think
That-
Porn
that's
is
'cause
easy to
You
access,
had a phone in
guys.
6th grade.
I know, and I regret it. I wish I didn't because I.
Okay. But I had a flip phone in 6th grade. No,
Okay,
no, no,
if it was a flip phone, then
I
yeah.
had a flip phone in 6th grade, and I used to run out of minutes. And my dad used to be like 30,
Take
45
time.
minutes picking me up. And he would like leave, like by the time I left, like school ended, my dad would leave his shop in Moreno Valley to come pick me up. And then it's like, and then there's this one time I ran out of minutes. Like I couldn't contact him. That scared the crap out of me. I had like the worst anxiety. Like no, my
Oh my
kids
God.
will have a phone to call me.
I didn't know they had
Yeah.
minutes.
Mine did. I used to have to prepay at Walgreens, and I used to have to get like a little card, and like I'd have to activate it.
So wouldn't that be
Oh
more
my
expensive
God.
than having an iPhone?
I think it was.
Oh my
Fuck.
They
God.
didn't want to give me a phone.
Well, the extra privacy might be worth it. Like,
I'll get maybe like a monitor.
try watching porn
phone.
on a flip. I don't think you
I don't know
can.
why, but
Be like with the buttons. Imagine
He
in
hacks
20
it.
years from now too. Like
It's
I was
probably gonna be
struggling.
possible.
I was like picturing your kids with like walkie-talkies.
Oh no, walkie-talkie.
Maybe that, yeah.
Yeah.
At
Like,
15
like,
too.
like apocalyptic.
Yes, the
I
vibes.
was like thinking like it only works when you're like a certain distance. And you're like,
You know who used to? Okay, we're gonna beep out the names. You know who used to give me the worst shit too about my fucking flip phone? Fucking. And like. And like those fucking Rugrats. I'm like, bitch, I'm sorry I didn't have a phone.
Oh my
oh
god!
my god, this is too much. I can't stop laughing.
Wait, you had it during 6th grade? I think you had an
And
Android.
7. I didn't get a phone till 8th grade.
No, that's not okay.
That's torturous. I don't know.
No, like I'm just picturing some kids bullying you. Like
They're just gonna have to get over it
messed
though.
up. That's
I'm
messed
sorry,
up.
I'm not
I
giving
never
my
even
phone.
opened my phone at school until
No, 'cause,
like,
like,
unless I had to.
I'm picturing you like whipping it open and then just like catching you.
No, I tried to send my dad a text, and I had to like click the things like 3 times, like the numbers, so it would do like certain letters. And I remember I just put like a W, and I put like a U, and then I put like the @ like the email. It was like all together, like I didn't even space them out. Like I was just like straight to the point. And my dad was like, "What?" He was like, "Text normally," and I'm like, "Text normally? I don't know." And then he got
Was
mad
there
at
no
me.
space button?
I think one of my friends got mad at me because it charged like their parents or something because it was expensive to text me.
Oh.
Okay, but like,
It's
period.
giving
never
rich
talked
vibes.
after that. We never talked after that. That was like
Broke bitches can't text me. Period.
Only the elite can talk to me.
No, I think I'm gonna do that though. I don't care if my child gets bullied; they're gonna have to deal with it because it's
I
dangerous.
remember no, but like I remember this one girl like didn't get a phone, and we were in 7th grade, and she didn't have a phone because her parents wouldn't let her get one until high school, which like high key valid. Like now I get it, but at the time like I remember it was like the like popular kids. Like, what was his name? Whatever. But anyways, him and his friends, I think he was there with, oh my god, what was that really tall guy's name? But like him, JJ, and Joey, yeah, they were all sitting, and this girl, like, she was a friend of mine. It was, the one with glasses. And, ooh, and she didn't have a phone, right? And they were like, and we were talking about it, and then they overheard her, and Joey was like, wait, you're in 7th grade and you don't have a phone? Oh my god, you're in 7th grade and you don't have a phone?
Oh my
That's
God.
crazy. Guys, she's in 7th grade and she doesn't have a phone. And I was like...
That's so. Oh my
God,
god.
get me away from him.
Ooh. Don't let me flip in front of him.
No, he would have attacked you. No, because he was so mean. You know what else I remember? One time him and his friends, because unfortunately I sat like right behind them, and they were like on Omegle in class, right?
Oh.
And there was like this girl on there, and you could see everything. Like,
Her coochie?
yeah, like everything, like unshaved. It was like all out, and she was like touching herself, and I was like, like they traumatized me at that young age.
See, that's
No.
exactly why they need to stay off the
Listen,
internet.
We used to do that on Chrome.
Yes, I know, and we should not have done
Like-
that.
No.
Yeah, like when you join chat room.
Yeah.
Emerald chat.
No, and I remember like they pulled it up, and I was like, oh, my big ass fucking mouth. I was like, like I made a sound, and then I turned away because I got scared. Because like in my head, like they turned into like the outsiders, like gangsters. I was like, don't turn around, don't turn around. I was like, me over here with my little like shit swirl, and I'm just like trying not to look, and then like Joey was like, oh my god, you saw that, huh? And I was like, no, because he was telling his friends, he was like, because his friend was like, ew, like, she in a bush, and he was like, see, she in a bush, and he skipped it, and then Joey was like, it doesn't matter, go back, and then they, like, looked at me, and they were like, oh my god, she saw that, you saw that, huh? And I was like, what? I didn't see anything, what are you talking about? And I, like, looked away, and I was, like, pretending, and they, like, laughed at me. Oh my god! You know, I just remembered there was this one time in middle school, and I was sitting with, like, someone we were not, I was sitting with and I was sitting with him, just leave it out, right? What's it called? And we were, like, cheating on a test, because we always cheated, like,
Yes,
in Kiriyama, like, we would do it right in
Y'all
front of
always
her.
cheated.
Like, we always cheated. And there was this girl, oh, freak, like, I'm finna say her name, but there was this girl, and she told me she liked this guy who sat at my table. Like, she wasn't sitting at the table, but she had told me she liked him. And at the time, I had a boyfriend, right? And I got this boyfriend because my friend told him, like, Payne likes you, and then the whole class found out, and then I got my bad
I'm
guy.
lost already.
Okay. Basically, I liked a guy, and my friend told him I liked him, and at first I was mad, but then we ended up dating.
Mhm.
Right? So when this girl told me she liked this guy and he sat at my table, I was like, let me help her out.
Oh, okay.
The only thing was, he, like, her family, high-key, like, gave him rides to school. So, like, they were always, like, they had to be together. And I thought I was helping her out. We were, like, sharing secrets at the table. And I was like, oh my god, like, you're not gonna believe this. Like, this is so funny, right? But, like, I know someone who likes you. And he was like, who?
I remember the story
Like,
actually.
And, like, I was like, you're gonna find this so funny. Like, I don't know why. Like, I had a big thing with saying that too at that time.
You're gonna find this
It's so funny. Like, it wasn't even a funny story, but like, I would say that. And then I was like, her name starts with a B, and he's like, and then I told him, and then he was like, no, ew, no. And I was like,
Oh!
I was like, and I was like, wait, don't tell her. And I was like, please. And he was like, okay, I won't say anything. And then right when we stepped out of the classroom, he was just like, no. And he was like trying to be funny, and he starts like yelling no. And I was like,
Oh my god.
I think like 2 days later, she wouldn't talk to me, and like,
Oh, that's over.
I was like, yeah.
I can see why, Peyton.
You
I
fucked
can
it
see
up.
why. Yeah, you fucked it up.
Yeah, I thought I was helping her out. But Heike, he was like a loser anyway, so I did her a favor.
Y'all remember when school went on lockdown? Where were y'all?
Oh, I know where I was.
You were in the band room?
I had Avid and home.
Okay, this isn't funny, right? But I had like a really long walk when our school went on lockdown. Like a really long walk.
I was gonna
like,
get into that.
from
but yes.
the 6th grade, like, cause the way our school, like, from the corners, I had like, it's like across campus basically, right? And I remember people started like running.
Buddy, and
like,
then the teachers were going like, come in the classroom, come in the
Yeah,
classroom.
people
I was like,
running.
I'm gonna keep walking.
Yeah, I kept walking too.
I didn't give a fuck.
Oh my god, you guys.
People were running. Teachers were screaming, and I literally made it
What?
maybe like 3/4 of the way to my class, and there was like nobody there.
You're like,
Like everyone has left, and there's one PE teacher like that's still like kind of where I'm going, right? Because where I'm going is kind of like secluded, and there was like this one teacher, and she's like, she was so animated. She was like practically jumping up and down, and her legs and arms were like straight out like starfish, and she was jumping up and down. And she's like, run!
wait, which teacher was it?
She was one of the helpers for PE, and she was like, she was jumping, and she was like, run! She was like, run! She was like, get to class! And I was like, I started booking. It scared me, but I got scared of her, not because of like the danger, because I was scared of her. Because I'm like, why are you jumping up and down? Like, I don't know. And then I made it to my class, right? And they were gonna open the door.
I got locked out of mine too.
And it wasn't until they saw my backpack that they opened the door, and I was like, okay. But I don't know. It was just I mean, nothing actually happened. But like, I heard from my cousins though, that because we were in 6th grade and my cousins were in 8th grade, and they told me that they were like people were actually banging, or like the guy was actually banging on the door, like for their classrooms. Like that's what Marcus had said. That like they had actually like he was actually like banging on.
Oh my
the
god,
door.
he was actually trying to get in?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I didn't know that. I thought it just happened like an incident. Well, I know from the news, like obviously, okay, this is what happened. But he like was driving in the 6th grade area, which we were walking from, so we were walking slow as hell from away from him. But he basically rammed his truck through the gate, but he left his gun in the car. And then I don't know what his plan was, but he just got off and started running in school, and that's when the lockdown started happening.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
we could have died, but I didn't give a fuck, honestly. I was like, I saw people running, I was like, like I didn't really
But it's
feel like it. I
also
remember I
people,
was
like-
feeling like I didn't care. Like I was like,
Also, these freaking fat asses in middle school used to like pedal to the metal, like sprint
To lunch.
to lunch.
so it would be normal.
We were like, I'm desensitized
I
to it.
know.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I walked all the way. I had like not nearly the same amount. She had a long ass way. I had like maybe like 3/4 of what she had, and that was my class. But then like, oh my god, yeah, I got locked out of mine.
And then they let you in?
Yeah, after like a minute though. So
Oh
like
my
stuck outside, I was
gosh.
confused as hell. But yeah.
You know what happened to me? So, you know how we had like a advisory class,
Yeah.
right? So, my advisory class and my like 2nd period were the same class. So, I stayed in there. And I was like, it was like probably like 5 minutes before the class started. I was like, I gotta pee. So, I got up and I told my friend, oh, let's go. And as we're headed out the door, people start shoving us back in. I was like, hey, I'm trying to get out. I was like, hey.
Oh, you had to use a bucket in the classroom, didn't you?
I was like, whoa. And they start shoving back in, and then they lock the door. I was like, what's going on? And then everyone just runs under the tables. So I ran under the table. It was Mr. D'Antuno. He turns off all the lights.
Oh, we're in the same room.
Oh, that's where you ran! Oh! One of the people cheating it in, like...
No, I was left behind.
I go under the table, and, like, everyone's calling home. I'm like, what the heck is happening, right?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Did you guys get picked up? Like,
No.
Yes, my mom was crying outside the gate. I was
really?
like, damn.
Did you get picked up?
No, my mom didn't even know about it. She went there until my aunt called her like later that day, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, is Mena okay? Like Marcos and Cessa told me what happened." And my mom was like, "What happened?" And I'm like, "Girl," because my mom never has her fucking phone.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So when did you get picked up? Like the end of school?
Yeah.
Okay.
And everybody was gone. I had to eat lunch alone.
I know.
You know-
Literally everyone left school.
You know what happened to me? Oh, it was so embarrassing. So my last class was PE, but literally one by one, everyone was leaving. It was like me and one other girl. And I was like, oh my god. And then, you know, I'm so close to my house, I just walk home. So I walk home, and I was like, did you hear what happened? Did you care? My mom was like, oh yeah, I heard about it, but they said it was over. They got him. And I was
Yeah, my mom.
Oh, my mom recorded the video of him getting arrested too. Like
Really?
she happened to be outside when he was on the floor screaming.
No, you know what I also like to talk about this story though?
Journalism.
Mhm.
When I got to the classroom and they let me in, right?
Mhm.
I was in the band teacher, right? And kids were crying because honestly, the kids that I had this class with, right? Because you had either two electives. You had choir, you had band, or Avid, or Spanish. But Spanish you could only have as an 8th grader.
Mhm.
So I'm with like very emotional kids,
Like band kids?
Yeah.
Mhm.
very emotional kids, right?
Mhm.
But our band room's pretty big, and there used to be like a separate door, and you like that's where people used to get changed, like from color guard and stuff.
Mhm.
So I secured a spot in that room, so I was so happy.
Mhm.
But before I like sat there, right?
Mhm.
I was like sitting by like, cause we used to stack up our cases, like our instrument cases, really high up,
Oh.
and I like sat, and somebody moved. Someone like walked around. They were like crying, and they moved the thing, and a saxophone case fell on my head.
Oh my
And
god.
I'm like on the floor like crisscross applesauce, and I'm like all like damaged. And then some girl was like, she's like, I'm so sorry. She was like I'm gonna go into the color guard room. Like, do you want to come with me? And I was like, oh girl, like you hit me in the head, but I secured a spot in like a whole like hidden room. I was like, yes, like let me go in there with you guys.
Period.
And I was like, oh, like you're not getting me today.
I was so happy remembering like, oh my god, wait, something bad is happening. Like I was like excited knowing like something out of the usual was happening.
Oh.
I remember seeing like the what's it called, the canines outside the door.
Really?
Y'all saw them? They're
I don't
cute.
remember.
Yeah.
What's it called? I just remember like the next day at school, like my math teacher, like she was like, if anyone needs to see a counselor, like
Same.
Yeah,
da-da-da-da-da.
bro.
And I was like, damn. I was like looking around, I was like, who's gonna go? Like no one went though. No one went.
Right.
But I was looking around, I was like, who's gonna go? Like that didn't traumatize me. But I remember I had one of my friends would not stop crying. I was like,
Oh my god, who was it?
I don't even remember. I just remember she was like calling her mom, and she was like, Mom. She's like, Mom, please.
But I think
I
okay.
can't believe we were in the same classroom. We did
We
not.
crossed paths so many times and yet she still doesn't remember me.
I don't. I swear, like, I don't remember them calling your name for roll. Like, I don't remember you at all.
I was in the middle table, like I always sat there.
I was like on the side closest to the door, like in the
Yeah.
middle.
Yeah.
We're at the same table. Like,
No.
oh my god.
Quick little like
I
thing
do not
though.
remember you.
Okay, we were really scared that day, and in hindsight, this is what like 10 years later.
Mm.
But we understand that it's a serious situation. Okay,
Mm.
guys.
Yeah, we're not laughing about
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
no.
we're not laughing about the situation because it was scary, but also kind of like our school went on lockdown. Okay, maybe our middle school went on lockdown twice. I think our high school went on lockdown like
Wait, when was the
3
second
times.
time?
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
think like in 8th grade. Someone was like, but because like I don't know, there was like a chase around the school,
Mm.
and there was another.
Oh,
there was another
I
thing
remember
in
that.
high
I
school
remember
that
that.
happened too. There was like a chase around the school.
Oh
So we
yeah.
like our community has gone on lockdown like a bunch, and nothing ever happened. So
No,
our
yeah, I
experience is
remember
going
when it
on.
happened in high school. I was in my English class,
I
and
only
I was
remember
like,
that one.
I remember.
When they turn off the lights. It was in
I-
it was junior year, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Oh my gosh, I was with I remember that.
Senior
I was with them. I was sitting with them.
Senior
It
year?
was junior year.
Well, we had to, I guess.
Well, I remember this, and
Yeah.
I just remember I was talking with them, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, we had an exam, and I was like, oh my gosh, I really hope, like, we don't have to take that exam. Like, that's what we were talking about.
Damn, you manifesting.
Yeah, I forgot who it was, but someone was like, oh my gosh, I hope they come in, and I was like, I was like, turned around. No, you know what I remember? It was right at lunchtime, and there was someone else, I think it was he was like, I'm hungry. And I was,
No, but then they gave us extended lunch when it was all over. So
we weren't taking it seriously. I think it's because we already knew, like, they were outside of the gate, right?
yeah, they weren't on campus.
Yeah. They were, like, outside in the parking lot. And I remember it was right near the science building, and there's, like, a picture
Oh,
of
that's
all
where
the
I
kids.
was.
There was a picture of all the kids where you're one of the kids, like, standing up, looking out the, like, window.
Oh, I actually remember that. I remember that too.
I remember there was a picture of them all standing. Like, someone took a picture of that.
Game segment!
So guess who forgot to record a game segment? So I turned the camera off while we were recording, and I found out it wasn't even on in the first place. So now I'm making up for my sins by playing this horror game on Roblox. So let's get started. What do I do? A phone. Nice. Not now. A closet. Okay. Not now. Okay, what not now? It's pretty cool. I should close the window. Now let me close it. Oh, don't play with me. Don't play with me. I'm not. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? I just started this game. Did I die? What is that? A brain? Oh my god, it genuinely, guys. I'm actually scared. Why have you smelled it before? Check the pin board. What is the pin board? Can I get out? Okay, there's a cross too. I actually have no idea what to do. I'm just gonna walk around. Alright. Is that a banana? Okay. I'm not hungry right now. Am I Sigil? No, I'm Tom. Dude, I don't know what to click. Seems like a to-do list. Pending stuff. Turn on the radio. Turn the washing machine on. Okay, that's enough. I'm not gonna remember. Let's see. Let's go to the radio. Wherever it is. Radio. Where are you? Okay. Huh? I think it broke. Okay. Then let me just turn on the laundry machine. We need to get that replaced. I'm glad the washing machine works fine. Okay, that's a good thing. Stop. Okay. Guys, I'm actually so scared. Take the Ouija board, place the Ouija board on the pentagram. Oh no, that's fucked up. Okay, almost there. Someone just rung the doorbell. Turn the crucifix upside down. Okay. Why do I still have this? So I'm satanic? Oh. So, what now? Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Stop. Stop, cause stop. Where'd the Ouija board go? Was it not there? Is it not there? I can't see anything. Where do I go? I'm actually gonna corner myself. Oh my god, like, I'm actually so scared, guys. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. I just want to hide. Oh, there's still light here. Oh, stop! There's someone breathing. 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 Stop! Stop! Oh my god. Who are you? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Happy early New Year. I don't know what he's saying. It's cut off. But I'm really hungry. Do you have some food, I assume? I have a banana. Do I bring the banana? I'm gonna get I'm gonna get the banana. Damn, I'm heavy. Is there no banana? I was schizophrenic, I guess. Trick or treat. You don't deserve light. Bitch! Okay. Did I give him McDonald's or something? That should do it. Wait, what? I'm so confused on what to do now. No joke, I'm never doing that again. Goodbye, guys. This has been Vibrators.